Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Riza and this is Nexa, the AI workspace that I have been building since February 2026. So it's been over 5 months that I have been working on it. This is, some people says, okay, what is an AI super app or AI workspace? I'm going to show it to you. Please do not skip this video. If you're like this kind of guy, you want to see, okay, what is something cool that exists? I think this might be one of those. I do not want to say a lot, but I'm going to show to you. It has a project when you open your Nexa. So we'll see three options. You can, if you have any existing project, just click load it, or you can create a new folder and just load on the workspace. Has this machine, no project. You just go natively and then you can create project inside of Nexa as well. That's it. That's also the option. And it has a terminal. This is a kind of like a look-like of PowerShell, but it is a little bit more useful. If you click here, you open, and this is going to be in your machine, as you see. It has can have up to 4 terminal. Click, split screen. So if you're really this kind of guy that running your SSH or VPS from terminal, this is for you. You can have a multiple screen at the same. You do not need to jump around between screen by screen. Okay. And then if you go back here, it's going to go to this machine. So it means it's going to go inside the workspace. Click. This is where we are. And this is what we have inside the, I'm going to close because I want to show to you when you load your project first time, you will see and you will be able inside the code. This is how it's going to look, your workspace. But I'm like kind of guy that I want to have a little bit better and my customizable background. You click here and you can choose light mode, dark mode, solid, or glass. I really like glass mode personally. And then you have a lot of options for the background colors if you like, and then multiple some I include this backgrounds as well. Okay, some of it. And as you see, you're gonna have a glassy environment working with it. Also, you can upload, as you see here, I forgot to show you, you can upload your own background as well. Whatever you like, you will have in the background, and this is gonna be your accent or SN, I don't know the correct pronunciation. And this is, you can choose your font as well, right? This is how it's gonna look, and you can increase and you can increase the size of the text as well. Usually I have in 14 or 15. And this is how the environment works. It's going to show you add project. I'm just closing because I know, and you have to, if you need, you can read it or you can follow the step. From here, as you see, we do not have any project. This is going to be our workspace environment or management, you can call it. Here we will manage our thread and our projects. So just click and we're gonna add a project that already we have. For example, this is one Nexa preview, and we're gonna add and load it in the workspace. Once you load, and you will see the project is loaded, and we just can start working with it. So it has two options that you can, three options basically. A native terminal, just click and you will have a native terminal, and that's in this project that you can work, or your agent. Okay, and then if you click again, you will have a chat and a CLI option. Both are available here. So for example, I wrote a Claude Code chat. I open, this is how the chat looks. And then I want to have, okay, I want to have a Codex CLI as well, or a Claude Code CLI, does not matter. I click and then I go to CLI option. You will see Codex, Claude Code, OpenCode, Grok, Kimi. They are also available in the chat as well, and the CLI as well. So I'm gonna load another Claude CLI. This is side-by-side comparison. This is how the CLI panel looks like, and this is how the chat panels looks like. Okay, and the same click here, you can resize your, if you like, resize your text for your chat, and also for your terminal there is an option available here as well that you can read it. And then the CLI and the chat both support uploading files. For example, you can upload, you can drag and drop a file here in the chat and in the CLI. You have both options available. And the CLI also has, if you like, a kind of similar composer that you can type and you can chat with the agent. Both available for all of the CLI that I showed you, even for the Codex, for Kimi, for everyone, for everything. And if you do not like, you can work directly as well. Okay, this is how it looks. So I'm gonna close. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the chat, that what you get in the Nexa. You have all of this option, accept, a permission accept. For example, you can just choose whatever you like, auto mode, and all the models available here, and then in the effort level as well. Okay, and here is, you can click and see how much of the limit of your weekly session, daily session, weekly, or that model specific. This is gonna also show the context when once you send, for example, a message to the agent, then it's gonna also start to showing for you the context. For example, it's gonna start to refresh and update here, and gonna show for you the context as well. Once we have a reply, once we have a reply from the agent, as you see, this is how it's gonna work. And then in the chat, there's a lot of stuff is available. Click here, you will have can attach any file. Also, it has a focus and agent mode. This cannot be a separate. I'm going to show you when we are there. And the chat is also support. If you want to resend your prompt, you can resend it, you can edit it, and then if the agent give it a very long replay or whatever, there's options available. You can just work from here, or you can just rewrite. You can ask it, okay, click, it's gonna ask the agent, to rewrite. All those options available here. And then the one thing that you may notice, for example, if you chat with the agent long time, and then it's gonna give you a plan, right? And you do not, some part of this plan you don't understand, and or the whole plan, and you just want to ask a second opinion. You do not need to go anywhere else. You just highlight that, right? And you will see two options. It says add to the chat. If you click, it's going to ask from the same agent if you want to know a specific part of it. But if you want to have a completely second opinion, you click, and there is another ask in a side chat. Click, you will have another option. It's going to open another new chat. You can have a soul, whatever, Codex or Opus. Just click, a new chat will open in the sidebar. It does not mean that you cannot change the model. You can change the model, and you can ask for the second opinion as well from the main agent. You're going to have a side chat as well that you can ask those kind of question, and you can have multiple chat. That does not mean it's only one chat. Now we can have another Codex chat as well. This is all, you can put it wherever you want. So this is how it looks like. There's ability, you can close, or sometime you click, you want to make it a full chat, you click, it's gonna turn to a new chat for you and a new focus to that the same project. You see, you will see the model, the chat, and then you will see the project that it's focused. It says /Nexa preview. This is how you know. And all the chat gets a name by default. Now this chat name is Atlas, and this chat name is Earth. So I'm going to show you later why we need it. So I just can close that chat, and then in one project I can have a multiple chat open that I can work with it. For example, I can have CLI, I can have this another chat of Codex, multiple chat this is how it looks. Or you say, oh, it looks messy, then I have to do this to adjust it. No, you do not need to do that. You just need to click, you see the right side top, organized, and then you will have a suggestion of the layouts. You want to keep this, you want to change it, or you want to, this is how it works. Okay, and if you want to close, you can close it one by one, yes, but you can select like this and you just close everything. This is not working only for the chats, it works for everything that you loaded in this screen. Okay, so now the another thing that I want to show to you, if you have, sorry, excuse me, this is a chat that we have right now. Okay, this is a chat. I'm going to choose Opus because I do not want to waste any token on a Fable, and we all know why. So it has built-in editor. If you have a project, it has a built-in editor. This is how the editor looks like, and you can manage all of the project that you have. You can start to manage it, and this is how the editor looks like. And you can just close the file tree and you have an editor. You click, you will have a full editor. So the other thing that you can work, if you have a comment, you can click. Here is gonna be option for you. If you want to just leave a comment, you can leave a comment. Okay, you do not, it's not gonna send to the agent, but it's gonna save to that file, okay, or a PR. And then if you have a chat that you want to send to right now to that agent, you can just click on that and you write, and then it just click send. It's going to send exactly that same line to the agent. And then if you want to send multiple, for example, multiple line, you can just select like this and then click on the plus, and it's going to show you from here that this is selected from line 6 to line 35. And then you can do the exact same thing. You can leave a comment. It is review, note, fix. You can choose this kind of option as well. And then later you ask that agent go review that file. It's gonna go review and it's gonna see your comment. So it's gonna work in other side as well. And this is the other thing that I wanted to show you was, I said if you click on the options, you will see a focus mode. What is the focus mode works? Whatever you have in editor, okay, whatever file. Now we are, for example, in the index. If we go to Claude, you see the focus will change. You will see if you go to any file, any folder, the focus will change, and the agent will be focused more on that specific files. That's how the focus works. Then you do not need to highlight or whatever. Even if you highlight, it's going to show you in the focus mode as well. But you got my idea. I do not want to waste your time to give you a lot of examples. This is how it works. You can try for yourself. If you turn off the focus mode, that's it. The AI will focus it. When you are in the focus mode, does not mean the AI does not have access to other posts, but it's going to be a little bit more focused on that specific files. This is how you have a beautiful editor. It has a built-in, you can say, mini map. Okay. There's a lot of things that you have to go yourself discover. I'm gonna leave it here. And then the Nexa also has a built-in browser, a native, I can call it a native browser because I worked so much hard on it to make it as customizable as possible, as useful as possible, not just be to show my project preview, be a real browser that when you really do need, you do not need to live and go any outside to use a browser. This is how the browser looks like. By default, is just a browser, a native, you see, normal browser. And then if you want to focus this browser to this project, there's an option. Click on the browser, you will see it is automatically detect any project that loaded in the environment. Just click and it's gonna load like that. It's gonna automatically detect. Like if you have, for example, we're gonna add another project to show you. Okay, any project like this one. Right now, because we are in the focus mode, that's why it closed this workspace for us. Because right now, if you go to here, we still have that the same. It has a multiple tab as well support, as you see, and we can have this project in the first tab. And if you go to next project, because we're in the focus mode, it's gonna hide for us. But if we are in the power mode, we can load. Um, we still have that other projects and chat as well as its browser. And now you can click, you will see two options. There is going to be now the new project is also loaded. You can have preview for as many projects as you have in the workspace. And you can manage when you are in the focus mode, the power mode. But when you are in the focus mode, it's just not gonna, it's gonna hide. You click on that project, it's gonna show. You click in this project, because we do not load, we have load, we do not have any chat, nothing. So that's why it's gonna hide. For example, we can have in this new project editor plus chat. Now you see, it's every project you go when you are in the focus mode. Every project you go, it's gonna load that project for you. This is how its browser works. I do not want to confuse you and confuse you anymore. So right now, when you are in the normal browser, for example, a new tab, a normal browser, I can load even rshai.dev. This is the domain. This is the parent of the Nexa domain. If you go here, you will find the Nexa here. So you can use it as a normal browser as well as support. As you see, this is the Nexa. Right now, the beta is open, and it's gonna. I have been built since 169 days that I've been working on this one. I've spent so much time on it. If you click, go to the Nexa page, you will see the Nexa. Right now, it is available for Windows and both Mac version on both. And this is a live count of the downloads. As user download, we get update. You you have all the information that you need in the landing page. I try to keep it as simple, as clean as possible. And you will see here when the beta is ending. This is gonna be it's gonna end by end of July. So before that, you can go and grab your free 2 weeks free trial, that you can try it for yourself, how it is, if you like or if you do not like. And you can join. We do have a Discord, and there is a area that you can give us a feedback. If you see any bug, anything, you can report us here. And the Discord link will be in the description of this video. I'm going to put it. You can join in the community. We are a little bit smaller community, but we are growing slowly. So this is going to be our Discord. Okay. And then if you have anything to leave a review or something that you can have, obviously, So this is how the browser works. Okay. There is another part that I wanted to, right now, I think we are in the browser. I can close this one. Nexa has built-in agent mode. So how the agent works, I close the browser. For example, if you click here, you just turn on the agent mode, right? Now, the agent mode works. Basically, the idea is it's not 100% ready, but it's, I can say, 90% ready. The agent mode will control all of your Nexa environment, all of it. For example, you can just ask the same, any chat that you have agent mode on. You can ask, hi, open a new Codex chat, and ask it, how is the weather in Dubai right now, and report me back. So you can ask this kind of question. You can ask the agent that open multiple agent and ask them, and then report it back. As you see, it opened a new Codex itself. My hand is here. I am not opening. And then It is not 100% ready yet because we are still in, I'm still developing it, making it better, polishing it. But it's gonna, the vision is gonna do those kind of stuff, the agent. And also it's gonna control the whole environment. It just can close, open any tab. You see, I'm not sending those kind of, this prompt. It's just the agent mode is doing it for us. Any chat can do to each, if, and also the good thing is that you will see attack. If any threat created by another agent, you will see it has a tag. Okay, it has a tag, but the normal agent that we created, it does not have a tag. And this one has a tag and it says agent. Now we ask it, now it's gonna ask that agent anything. It can ask it to go review that part of the site. You can ask it, it's gonna work like a sub agent, but in a better way, because the sub agent is gonna be a little bit more, how to say it, a little bit, it is gonna be a little bit better. So basically, so this is how, as you see in a dead report, as in a dead report as back, there are some issues we have, but hey, we're gonna fix it, right? As I get more feedbacks, I'm gonna fix it. So I can ask, okay, thank you, close that Codex. I can even call it his name. Close the Onyx chat and open Nexa browser and go to Amazon AE, find as MacBook Pro 14-inch and wait for us when it asks for sign in. Stop there. This is another thing that agent mode is very useful. If you want to investigate on something, even in your own existing project visually, or if you need any help that you see the agent closed, and now technically it should open the browser and it's and it do whatever we ask it, right? As you see, it opened the browser for us and it just navigated to the Amazon AE in UAE where I live, and then you will see what agencies. It's not hiding. Maybe some command is just do not need visually, but the rest of it, you will see what agent does. You will see all of it. So this is how the agent mode works. I think if you not bored, we can stay and see the result of it. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Okay, I'm sorry. But I wanted to give you as much as information that I can give in this video. You see that mouse clicking was not mine, so it was a browser use of Nexa. So Nexa did it. I'm not doing it. I think the music is, we need to start again because it's so silent. It is a little bit slower because my internet is also very bad, honestly. I will move in another new place with a better internet. Here I do not have a very good signal because I use those 5G thing. If it make any mistake, the good thing about the Nexa browser use and computer use is that it's not guessing. It's just, it makes sure that it understand visually. It makes sure that it know what to click, where to click. So that's why if it makes go to any other wrong page, click on a wrong button, it will correct itself. I'm not taking any guarantee that it's not gonna make any mistake, and we all know why, because it's AI. Anything can happen. Everyone should take their own responsibilities of what they are asking from an agentic. This is not my job or anyone else that creates something. But as a user, we do all have responsibilities that we have to be careful what we are doing and what we are asking. So this is how the browser use works. Okay, that's gonna keep working until that loop is finished and bring us UC. So we can stop here because it's gonna keep doing it. It's gonna take in our time. So you can try yourself how it's gonna work. And now you can ask it, okay, close browser. There is a new section that I'm gonna show you how that works. Okay, open close browser and open Nexa Pad and say hello to our user and explain how the Nexa Pad and Plan works together and show us an visual example. So basically, there is a lot of features that I built. Maybe it is not very useful for everyone. As you see, look here. This is how the agent works. It just open and explain stuff for you. Okay, let me make it more, a little bit full screen, not full screen, a little bit bigger that you will be able to see it. And it's gonna adjust the screen by itself, but I did it a little bit earlier. See, it just did it. So this is how it explained to us how it works. If you ask anything that how we can, any project that you have and you want to know, visually step by step explain to you. It has it's called Nexa Pad. This is the area that you can click, and this is the area you load your browser, and this is editor, and this is going to be your change trial. You click, you will see all the change or the anything that did, you will see here. And this is how the Nexa Pad is. You can draw yourself, or you can ask agent to do it for you, like I asked it before, right? And even it has a multiple pages, like we can go to page 2, page 3, make as many pages as we need for our work. And then if you click, for example, here, you can draw yourself as well, right? Like you can draw yourself as well, and you can type and you can highlight if you want to explain something. You have a viewer and you can use Nexa Pad for that as well, right? And it's working still. And then if you have Nexa Pad and you load it, and then you want to explain something to your agent, you click here, it detect already the agent. Okay, and you can choose that. For example, we choose this agent, we click, see, we click, it just upload directly in composer of the chat, and we just ask whatever we need, just send to the agent. And also you can export, and you can export it as a PDF, or you can just copy to paste in another chat or wherever you need, or you can save it as a 4K. So I tried this Nexa Pad B. You see, it explained everything for us. So how it works. And then there is another section that I want to show for you. This is called Nexa Plan. So now I want to show to you, if you open Nexa Plan, you will see you can have same way. You can create multiple project, test, and then you can have section on it, back, for example, and then it's gonna act or work like a thread, and you can just click and delete it. Now you have this task loaded or a plan. Now you have a task that you want to do daily. You say, okay, 1, fix Nexa computer use, make it faster. 1, 2, media agent mode need improvement, right? So you're gonna have this kind of task, and when you do it finished, you can click, okay, it's done, it's done. It's gonna help you a lot for your daily, and even you can just move it if you have multiple, and you can have click here, you see, you can click on the plus, you can have notes, and from here click on this plus, you can have sections, like you say backs 2, right, or 3. So now we have a section, so we can just click on that sections that we have, the first one or the second one, and then we can send note directly 3 paste. It's gonna go here, and you can adjust it, and you can adjust the sections as well. And even if you want, you can ask the agent as well, it can create your plan. You say, okay, now in Nexa Plan, create me a nice landing page plan. So anything you can have a plan yourself, okay, and you can ask Nexa to do it for you. And also Nexa Pad and Nexa Plan working also together. You can ask agent to draw something for you on Nexa Pad and ask it to put it on the agent mode, and it can do it for you. And it just says asking us question, and see existing project. And then another thing that you can do in this task mode that I'm going to show you to you, if you have a plan, you can also upload your screenshots or your roadmap plan as well in this, and then you can just send it directly to the agent. I'm going to show you that as well. Let's wait for the agent to create a plan for us in the Nexa Plan, how it works. See, this is how it did create for us a plan, and we can just look, can just read. Another good thing in the agent mode is when an agent create a plan and then you ask it, okay, go and implement it, it's never gonna lose the context, because it's gonna go back and check the plan. It's very different than the built-in plan mode that they already have, because those are limited, but this one is not, because agent can go and come back to the plan and see what it did and what it did not. And you can ask, for example, okay, make it and show me, make it foundation task done. The reason I'm saying I'm typing this kind of thing, you do not need to, but if you need, you can ask. Also, when it works, okay, when it works, it's gonna do it step by step, and then if something that it did, is just gonna go and just mark it, okay, it's done, this is not done, this is done, and then it's gonna record you at the end. So that this is how the plan, Nexa Plan works. See, I did not touch it, but the agent already went in the plan and just said, okay, this is done. And you can manually, you can come here and edit. If you do not like some of this plan, you just click, double click, you can just edit it, and you can leave a comment and note for it. For example, here you click on this plus, you can just load it I don't like this part, for example, right? And this note will be there. Can have multiple notes. And then you will have, you see, okay, in this area, for example, I want to upload a screenshot that I want to have a screenshot here. You just bring and upload your screenshot. You can have like multiple screenshots. I think up to 5 screenshots that you can upload. And when you create yourself a plan and then you have a screenshot, you see the send, you click send, and it says, okay, choose which agent. It was Atlas on Earth. Okay, this was Earth. You choose Earth, and it's gonna send a direct that plan with that screenshot to the agent. So this is how the Nexa plan works. Okay, and then you just click and clear it as we want. So this is how the Nexa plan, Nexa Pad that I showed you how it works. Okay, and then Nexa, I showed you the browser, I showed you editor, I showed you the chat, I showed you the CLI that the Nexa support. As you see here, this is terminal directly, chat, availables, and CLI. Okay, the one thing that I did not show, for example, in this new project, we click, we already opened this. I just want to close everything. In the new project, I click on the new. I want to click, have a multiple chat, multiple CLI at the same time. Like I do not have to click one by one. I just click on the advanced. Here says, okay, choose your provider. I say, okay, Codex, Claude, Grok, right? And here it shows that project already that you're focused on. And continue. Now it says, okay, chat or CLI. You say both. And from here, it says, okay, per provider or like a random. You say, okay, per provider. And from here, you can edit. Okay, I want 2 Codex chat, 1 CLI. I want 2 CLI of Claude. I want 1 Grok, right? And it shows for you 4 chats, 4 CLI, 3 providers. You choose. And you say continue. Then you choose a layout. And then click. And it's going to load for you. As many as you like. And all of it is focused. You can see the focused here. And all will get a name as well, as you see. Moon, star, sky, whatever. And all the time you will see, and this is how you will see in your project. And if you do not like a project be in your working environment because it's too much, you just click and just remove. This remove does not mean it's gonna delete your project. It just remove from the workspace. Boom. But if you want to load it back, you still have that project here. As you see, it did not delete it. It's just here. So this is how it works. Okay, another part that I want to show for you, it has built-in plugin. If you click on the plugin, it has MCP, GitHub, Vercel, Supabase, Chrome, this kind of a Stripe. And how it works, you just connect your account, click on one of this and connect your account. And then when you are in a project, something like, for example, here, right? And also you can put it your chat wherever you want. Sorry. And for example, here you can mention that, okay, like that. You have all of this available plugins, skills here, whatever is, even Claude.md, you can just mention and just ask agent to edit it for you. It's gonna do that in that project for you. So this is how you can use the plugin and also skills. Okay, now I'm gonna close this project from environment. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna start fresh. Okay, now you say, okay, how it works. And the main thing is how those chat works, right? It's based on your own providers and your own accounts. You have Claude Code, you have Codex, you have Grok, even OpenCode is free. So you can try that as well. If you already have the CLI version already exists in your PC, you do not need to worry. Nexa will detect and the chat will work without any issue. But if you do not have login any account in your computer, it's your first time, it's a little bit headache. Not a headache, it's a little bit, you have to try to first active those providers like Claude, Codex, Grok, Kimi, OpenCode, their CLI install in your computer first, and Nexa will, you do not need to install separately in the Nexa. If it's in your machine, Nexa has it. If you click on Nexa, you go to setting. This is how the settings works. From here, you can manage, and as you see, this is the license it shows here for you. And from here, you can manage all the projects that you have. You see, we have 2 projects. The one project that we mentioned, even you can forget. This forget still does not. It just forget that from the workspace of Nexa. It still does not completely remove your project folders. That's which is you keep in mind, and it does support SSH pad. I recommend when you use SSH pad, do not use chat. Use CLI version. It's more reliable right now. And then you can have connect, set up your GitHub, and and it works seamlessly in the GitHub as well. All the thread, if you did not delete, you can have it here. Projects, providers. This is the area. If it's first time, you can use Nexa also to set up it. For example, you will see any provider Claude, it's gonna load here. Codex, it's gonna load here. And then from here, this is the installation, update, run, login, and sign out. And also Nexa support multiple accounts. If you have 2 Claude Code accounts or 2 Codex account, for example, I click here in the Codex. If you have the second Codex account, just click on add, you name it, paste, right? You click. Now you have the system sign in and then the test. You click on the test. Now the test will load here. And then you click on run. You do not need to install again because it's already installed, and just click run. Now you sign in with your another account, right? Now you sign in with your new account. When you did, then it's so easy to just switch between accounts. Just click here. Now you're in your first account, and then you click back. Now you're in your second account. When whatever account is selected here, if you go back in this chat or CLI, that account will use. If you have, for example, a chat, right? Claude Code chat or a Codex chat, you hit a limit, but you have second account. You do not need to close this chat. You just go back in the setting, and from here you just add. For example, you just change because you already added your second account. You just change from this account to that account, and you go back, and then you continue, and it will grab that token already that you have, and it start using that new account. And to verify that if it works or no, you just click on here. Just click on the usage limit. It will show your new account, and you just click and you will see your new with email to confirm, okay, this is your new account, and it will show you the limits, everything as well. And this is how the providers works, all of it. There's so much. Okay, computer use. The computer uses, it already has a separate. If you click on here in the top, you will see 3 modes. First mode is code, media, and the media is that here you can create for yourself, ask the agent, thumbnail, logo, whatever you need, and it has its own preview as well that you will see what it created, and you can start working with it, and you can start adjusting, working. This is the Nexa media. You can ask it. I'm not gonna show it to you because this video is now already 44 minutes. And then if you go to computer use, The computer use also has its own preview, and the computer use is basically controlling the whole, like the whole your computer basically. And if I want to show this one at least for you, open a new chat. This is the chat that we already have. Okay, and we can ask it, hi. I want to make sure I have a browser here because I do not want to it open in my second monitor that you guys will be able to see. Hi, open my browser and open my X account and go to my profile. I'm sorry guys, it took so much. I want it to be under 30 minutes video, but looks like we are not done yet. And the reason I went a little bit deeper, you see, when you are in computer use, when you are in the computers, you will see a visible Nexa is using your computer, and you will have in this effect that you make sure that okay, when it use, you're gonna have it's not gonna use silently in the background. No way. And it asks okay, which browser? You can just ask okay, Chrome, answer it. So this is how the Nexa computer use works. See, it just opened. And you see whatever window that it's focused, it's gonna show for you here in the chat. So you do not need to worry like okay, where is the computer use is looking right now. You will visibly see it. But any another applications, I do not know if any other application shows this. But see, you just click, you ask it, it said okay, it went to our profile and loaded my X profile. As you see, you can follow me if you like. There is an Nexa, okay, keep in mind, keep that in mind. You can follow me and we can have interaction. Especially do not forget Discord, it's very important. You can just join us, link in the description if you have any report, any bug. So this is how the Nexa computer use works that I wanted to give you a showcase. From here, click, go to computer, and otherwise we stay in the code. If you need anything with the media, create thumbnail, right, just give it a shot, go here. So we were in the settings. This is computer use, and this is the secret. Okay, this is very important, guys. Here, if you have a project you wanna have Anthropic, you can just upload the API key for your project here. You do not need to upload it in the chat or link your API key. This will create a keygen in your computer, and without Nexa, no any external app will access it. So it's gonna keep safe your key, any key, including all of this. And then during your development of your project, you can just, as I showed you earlier, just use add, mention secret, or any of that you want, and it's gonna use that it has access, and it's gonna grab that key and use in your project. So simple, right? That's it. I know no any app has this feature, so this is for you. If you go to the rules, this is also, you can have a in your Claude.md and agent.md, which most of those AI is using agent.md, but Claude Code using Claude. So you can create, or you can ask your agent. I showed you earlier that you can mention Claude.md or agent. It will create the rules for you, a universal rule or per project. If you have, this is going to be a universal rule. You create your own rules. You can have multiple of this. Okay. If you want to have per project rules as well, you click here. You see, this is the Nexa preview project. you see Claude.md agent, Nexa.md, and you one of these folders, you can create your own rules, save it, and the Nexa will follow both. First, it follow always the universal rule, the agents, and then it's gonna follow the per project rules. I try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. And then you have shortcuts if you need, mentioned here, privacy, security, feedback. This is so important. If you have, guys, anything good to say, anything bad to say, anything idea, suggestion that I can fix it, from here you can just come and you can give me feedback. That's it, guys, for today's. I think I talked so much. I promise there is a lot of stuff that I did not explain in details for you. A new feature is also coming. Right now I'm working, this is a development environment of it, a dev version. It has another things that the normal does not have. I'm working to improve it. It has, as you see, Nexa wipe, that you will gonna have your music player in the Nexa if you need. And then it's gonna have, as you see, Nexa command. This is the Nexa command in the bottom. This is gonna be your assistant. You can talk to it. And then it's gonna do stuff for you. Okay, if you ask it. Now it does not support yet because it needs an API key. If you click, go to setting, you can, in the bottom you can upload your OpenAI or your Grok API key, and then from here, then you choose. You choose the models that already exist, and then you ask it. It's gonna run command for you. Give command to kind of I showed you earlier the agent mode. So all of those capabilities available here. It's not 100% reliable yet. Until it is, then I'm gonna include in the main package. This is also coming. So I really do hope you not get so much bored because of I talked so much, and also because there was a lot of stuff. Even you saw I shortcutted. I did not show you everything. So this is Nexa. I really hope you go try for yourself. It's free. It's available on both Mac and both version of the Mac, as you see in Intel version and also in Silicon version available, and Windows version is also available. Claim your beta, you get 14 days free. Okay, just try it, and the beta is gonna end by end of this month, and then only you will see the paid version, and it has a 3 category or levels, I can say. 49 people will get $49. If you like Nexa and you want to support your bro, I worked so much hard. Over 6, I can save it now because now July is ending. So I can work on this 6 months, daily, 14 hours at least. Every single day. I did not take any break. I did not go any vacation. I just worked so much hard on this one. It's not like, it may sound like a begging, but it's not. It's just a request. If you really want to support, but I built this alone. I just wipe coded. I can say I built this one with 4 chat at the same time open. I built the first version of it on the web, and then I improved it and start building Nexa by Nexa itself. So the system is proven because I built this with the Nexa itself, with even the very earlier version of it. Now imagine what you can, or we all can build with the Nexa. It is and the browser use is also very nice. The browser is very advanced, and it has cool stuff. That these are the things that I did not show to you. It has history. It has, you can just click here, just clear all the history that it has. Okay, and then it has a split screen as well. I'm gonna show it to you, rshai.dev. This is gonna first screen, and this is gonna be I can call it google.com, for example. Yeah, maybe the Google is not working. We can load it another. Oh, I can call it. I don't know if is it Claude.com maybe. Yeah, yeah. You see, you have a split screen as well. It's gonna work for you in a split screen. It has a lot of stuff that you can discover in the browser use. And then even if you're building a game, everything also, this browser is also supporting that. I had a game built in. I don't remember exactly where I put it. Maybe Nexa project, Nexa game test. Yes. So this is the project. I built it. This is and enough. I can say a card game that traditionally Persian, Iranian people like Afghani people we play. So I'm from Afghanistan, so we play it. If I go here and I click on on that project, I don't know why we do not have that project loaded. Let me check if, oh, maybe that was not okay. How you can active your Nexa? This is a very good opportunity that I can show for you. You click here, and then if you go to your accounts, I'm gonna just a second, gonna log in. Yes, when you are in your, for example, show you. When you are in your account, go to plan and products, and that time you will see claim your beta. Just claim, and then it generate a license like this. This is lifetime, but it's gonna generate beta, and you just copy that and come and paste here and click. It's gonna active. It's gonna load for you the next one. That's it. Okay, maybe that project got deleted or something, but you got the idea. Thank you so much, guys, for your laugh. This video is 1 hour almost. Okay, thank you. I hope you really like Nexa. I really worked so much hard. I really hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment in the description. Give your feedback. Go try yourself. It's free. And no card, nothing. Just create an account, claim your beta, grab your set, try it, join the Discord, and the community give me feedback. Thank you so much. Peace. I can say peace.